What's up, Brew Crew? Opie here. Welcome back to the Brew City Homestead. I guess that's what we would call it. We got Halloween's coming up real soon, and we figured if you guys wanted to see something really scary, we're going to let Miss Brew City take you through a tour of the house. As you know, we got to stuff 20 pounds of crap into a 10-pound bag. So to give you some idea of exactly what we're working with, we figured, what the hell? We'll give you a tour through the house. Now, disclaimer, we live here and we're getting ready to move.
And we have kids.
So, and this house is getting ready to be, we're just trying to pack everything up and so that we can get it out. And it's a mess. It's a huge mess. But it's also a lived-in house, so it is what it is. I'm sure everybody's got their own messy home. At least a lot of people do. I know we certainly do. So Mrs. Brew City is going to give you a tour through the house. We'll take a look around, see exactly what it is we're having to deal with. Oh, by the way, if she happens to mention Sean, that's actually me. So
I don't call him Brew City.
That's right.
It's just kind of weird.
So friends and family don't call me Brew City. Some call me Opie. My wife does not. She calls me by my first name. So if you hear Sean, that's what she's referring to. All right, guys, so sit back, relax, and check out what we got to deal with.
What's up, guys? Okay, so what we're doing today is we're actually going to give you some footage of the house that we are leaving here, the 3-bedroom. It is completely ruckus. We just had a garage sale over the weekend, and we have boxes and clutter everywhere. We do live here, and we are starting the process of moving, so everything is not how it normally would look if we were not in this situation. So we are right now in the living room. The sale that we had was partly inside the living room. As you can kind of take a look over here. This is stuff, Halloween costumes and coats and a whole bunch of other ruckus that we didn't sell. We have some vintage pieces of furniture I was hoping to get rid of off an offer. Or somebody make an offer, we didn't sell that. And there's more stuff over here. Just clothes and linens and whatever. So we brought most of it in that we didn't want to put on the curb, but we did put a tremendous amount of junk on the curb, including like books and housewares and dishes and all kinds of stuff that I really just did not care what happened to it. So we have, I'm going to fall over. I've got clutter everywhere. So we have a really decent sized living room here. And the next place is not going to have a living room just like this. It's going to be quite a bit smaller. So we are going to have to part with some of this furniture. We have not decided yet what we are going to do with things that we don't need to take with us. Might go in storage. It might have to find a new home. So I don't know. So moving on this way is my kitchen and my dining area. Again, disregard the mess. I have boxes. My neighbor across the street is a body mechanic. He's been hooking me up with all kinds of boxes for moving, as you can see. So we do have a nice little dining area. I would not call it a dining room because it's right off the kitchen. However, it does easily seat a table of 4. We have had other chairs in here to put as many as 6 people on the table. We did get rid of the extra chairs. So now we're down to 4. Here's my pantry. This is probably going to be the thing that I am going to miss the most because it's wonderful for storage. None of my food is actually in my kitchen cabinets. We do have a little bit of a pantry offer type situation at the new house, or at the new apartment, should I say. But it's going to be probably a third of this size. So this is going to be difficult to downsize. I am holding my hands, not spending a lot of money at the grocery store right now, so I don't end up with too much food at the next house and have no place to put it. So I do have a lot of cabinet space. This is the only wall of cabinets that we do have, but again, moving to an apartment is going to be less than this. I'm going to have probably about 3/4 space than this. However, one thing that I'm gaining there that I don't have here is a dishwasher. I have not used a dishwasher since 2009, so he might have to show me how to use that again. But I do utilize my cabinets all the way to the top. So that's going to be fun to find places there. A lot of my kitchen stuff is going to have to go down to the basement or possibly in storage. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of room for things that I don't use often, like crock pots and electric skillets and things like that. So that's all going to have to find a new place to live while we adjust. So moving down to the bedrooms, and I'm throwing a disclaimer out there right now. Everything is a mess. So this is our son's room. He is 12. So we are not going to be able to take a lot of things with him for his room. He's going to have to share a room with his sister temporarily. So we have closets over here full of books. All that stuff's probably going to go. In regards to stuffed animals and toys and all this, he's old enough we're going to probably get rid of the most of this, but I don't know. I need more days off from work to get on this project. So here's our bathroom. It's a good sized bathroom with a linen closet, which I have all kinds of stuff in here. I am a Bath & Body Works collector. I keep my toilet paper and our dirty laundry basket and linens, towels, rags, all that kind of stuff in there. We have a full bathroom or a full tub shower unit. Extra storage over here. I'll lose a lot of this storage too. However, I don't really like the layout of this bathroom. The toilet's over here in the corner. So having a more condensed space bathroom is actually something I excuse me, am looking forward to. So here is our daughter's room. She's 8, and a crafter, and a hoarder. She draws pictures and papers, and she just won't get rid of them. I have to come through behind her once in a while and get garbage bags full of things and throw them away when she's not here, because she does not like to have her artwork end up in the trash can. So we have a spare bed in here in her bed. She likes to sleep in her sleeping bag as of late. All this furniture in here is not going to be able to fit. However, we are getting the kids bunk beds to save on space so we can fit as much of their daily things in the room as necessary. And here's our room. Oh God. I don't think even our best of friends have ever been in here. This is a dungeon. And we're starting to move. So I already have boxes of things from the living room. I have a lot of cookbooks. I cook. I have probably 40 plus cookbooks. Most of that is in the boxes here. And other keepsakes like DVDs and things like that that we had to clear out of the living room for our rummage sale. So we do have a 3-piece bedroom set in here as well. And we intend to keep all the pieces even if we cannot fit them in our house. We're going to get rid of that chair. We have an okay sized closet here. It is not nothing special. The one benefit to the apartment is we do actually have an entire wall closet in the master bedroom. So that is definitely going to help on space for not only our clothes and whatever other crap we need to throw in there, but household storage can fit in there as well. So that is our main floor. Now I take you down to the basement. So this is our basement, which is also completely ruckus. It is has not really been used outside of our son living over here in this corner. As you can see, he's gone. He left a couple pieces of furniture behind, and he has yet to come in here and clean. I hope he does that soon. So that was his room, and he had no walls, but he had curtains to drape for privacy. Then over here is like the TV hangout area. When my kids have sleepovers, oftentimes they would just pile up over here. I did sort through a lot of the stuff over here for our rummage sale and just kind of picked out what I knew would sell, and the rest of it just kind of got left there. So this is going to be a chore. This is going to be my first project because nobody really does come down here. This will be my first throw everything out, pack everything away, get this done, vacuumed, cobwebs down, whatever I need to do to utilize this space to put extra boxes and things as I'm cleaning and organizing upstairs. I can put things down here, get ready for the move, so I can kind of be somewhat organized with shuffling things around. So back here in this corner is not my corner. This is where Brew City starts his starter plants in January and February. We don't come back here. This is off limits to all of us. As you can see, it's blocked off. There's nothing back here for the family except for what he does. We do have some extra emergency food storage down here in the event that we lost power or had some situation that we were unable to get food or get to the store. But this is where he starts tomatoes and peppers and all kinds of things before they can go out in the garden after the first frost, which is typically about the end of May here in Wisconsin. So now you get to see what we are dealing with as we're tripping over everything in the house, trying to show you what kind of ruckus we have to deal with. We have a lot of work ahead of us, and today is September 18th. We have potentially about 2 weeks to get this done. And Sean works overtime every week. I work minimally 33, 34 hours a week, sometimes as much as 35, 36, so I am almost full time. And we have 2 kids that go to 2 separate schools. So I have a lot cut out for me on a daily of just getting the kids to and from, going to work, doing meals, whatever. I did take off a whole week next week to really crack down and get this stuff done. But just, yeah, keep me in prayer. It's going to be a lot, and I don't really even know where to start.
All right, guys, I don't know whether to be embarrassed or, you know what, it is what it is. We're not going to worry about it. So that just goes to show we've got so much clutter in this house. We've got so much stuff that we need to either put in storage or get rid of. So it's really going to be a big, big move and a big downsizing effort for us, as you can see. But I think with a little bit of persistence, we'll get it figured out.
Actually, documenting this is going to help us stay on track for what we need to do, and we will definitely post everything along the way so you guys can see where we go with it, how we have to handle the situations, and where our things end up, how we can organize our living quarters versus what we have to put away for a while until a later time.
All right, thank you, Miss Brew Crew, for giving us a tour through the house, and thank you guys for stopping by again today here at the Brew City Homestead. If you're looking for garden videos, I've definitely got a few more coming. I've been neglecting the garden terribly, but with everything going on, it is what it is. But if that's what you're looking for, stay tuned, because we definitely have a few more garden videos coming up. With that being said, I want you guys to have an amazing day. Until next time, we'll see you.
Bye.